Race number 2, once again we move to 10 furlongs. It's on the all weather, and well, I got a runner, so has Godolphin, Godolphin trainers. So I'll let you go first and tell me who's going to beat my horse.
Yeah, your horse, Karma Chameleon. I always respect this horse. He seems to run good races without getting in the first 3 sometimes. And
what I will say is it's taken a year and a half for the handicap to give him a chance.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, he was on 79 without winning for a year and a half.
Yeah.
Now without 73, finally the other thing, I'm not saying I'm going to tip him, but finally the other thing is he's finally able to run in a race where he's not carrying top weight.
Yeah.
You know, or a big weight. He's got a nice weight on.
Exactly right. You look at these weights that he's been carrying.
And he's a small horse.
You know, he's 5 or 6 kilograms less.
Yeah.
So, and Ted Durkin was a great booking. He'll give you 125 million %.
Yeah. Well, if you want, you know, if you're going to pick a jockey that can ride the horse cold, and that's how we plan to ride him, drop him in, turn for home, and go for it.
Yeah.
Ted's one of the first you'd want to pick.
I also like, I do like Manitoba from Doug's Yard as well.
Who will go completely opposite, he'll try and lead the whole way.
Yeah, he loves leading, but it'd be interesting to see if he can keep it. I've actually picked a Godolphin trained horse.
Shocking.
Press Room by Street Cry, no less. The trip 2,000 metres is what Street Cry won the World Cup at, of course, on all weather track.
You want it on a dirt track. I'm not having that. No.
But it's not grass, is it?
Okay.
But no, you couldn't do anything else. It was the only track here.
Yeah.
He seems to be going the right way, doesn't he? He's won his maiden at Wolverhampton on the all weather, and then they kept him on cleverly. Kept him on the all weather at Linfield to win again at this trip. So beating the horse called Big Thunder and beat Spinspiel before that. So. He's a horse that went up £12 for that win at Linfield.
That's what put me off him a little bit. I mean, you know, it was in June this year, and it's 0 to 75 handicap that he's won by half a length.
Well, don't forget in England they do assess them after other horses run.
Yes, I know they can be reassessed, but I mean he hasn't won the race by far, and the only thing it says Big Thunder, who came out after that race and has won 1, 2, 3, 4 races since, but up in distance. You know, the last 3 races were over 12 and 14. Yeah. So maybe he's improved as he's gone in distance. So has his horse been over handicapped because of what Big Thunder's done at a further distance?
Well, maybe, but I still think that's really good to look at as well.
Yeah, but also, you know, again, Big Fun, he lost the Press Room here.
Yeah. And
then his next 4 races are also on the turf. So his 4 of his 5 wins after that, 4 of his 5 runs and the 4 wins and a 5th are all on turf. So how can he be, he's all weather rating, Big Thunder's all weather rating, he's still 75.
I know what you're saying.
So if they've handicapped, you know what, I like having a go at handicaps.
No, but I always think sometimes you do get adjusted sometimes by the handicapper looking at all the results behind you.
Which does happen a lot in the UK. But let's go to the 3rd placed horse. The 3rd placed horse there finished 3rd, beaten 5.5 lengths. He's since run 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 races and only won once.
Yeah.
So, you know, he's now only rated 80 on the all-weather, having won off a far higher mark. And what I'm saying is, Press Room started that race off 73, so was getting weight off some of these horses who haven't exactly come out and set the world alight on the all-weather, and has come in with an 85 rating.
Yeah. But see, if he was going to readjust him, he'd have to be in Britain, and he has.
Yeah,
and he's been here for now a while. So.
What I'm saying is, one point: if this horse had been owned or trained by,
anybody
Bob,
else,
a smaller trainer. I don't want to mention names because I don't want to insult trainers. But if he had been trained by a smaller trainer, he wouldn't have gone up that much.
No,
he's gone up that much because he's a Godolphin horse.
Possibly, right?
So, or a Godolphin trained horse. So, but he's got a good draw.
Yeah.
He could go out and lead. You can't, by the way, suggest representation hasn't got a chance.
I don't think you'll find him in the lead. I think
Mantoba will lead.
Mantoba, from his wide draw, want to get in the lead.
Yeah.
Won't he?
Mantoba will jump out and try and lead.
Yeah, representation.
Will try and lead. Pressure Room will be pretty close from that draw. There could be an unbelievably cracking pace here. This could be one of those breakneck paces, and if there is, Karma Chameleon will win off 54.
There you go then.
But he's carrying 54 and a half, so he'll be second.
Yeah, that's all right. No, I'm just taking a chance with a horse that I feel's in form, even though it was in June, his last run. And I think they didn't come to this Saturday meeting last time and take everything by storm. But I think the horses that were produced this week are a little bit better than the ones they did last time on Saturday.
Okay, well, so you're going to go with Pressure Room?
Number 2, Pressure Room.
And you're only saying that because you work in the Pressure Room?
Exactly, yeah. It was topical as well.
Yeah. I'm going to give Karma Chameleon one more chance. Finally down to a nice handicap mark. He is actually back to his last winning handicap mark.
Yeah.
And I think there'll be a big pace which will suit him. He's drawn, I'm not worried about, that's the kind of draw he needs over this trip so he can drop in. We're going to ride him cold. So we're going to follow up Fingerprint's win with First Night's win. Doing this all the time with Karma Chameleon's win this week.
Good.
Okay, so there's your tips for race number 2.